loves, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish and today is going to be my February makeup edit, and this is where I'm going to tell you guys my favorites, my fails, and my empties for the month of February. So if you guys want a condensed version of what's been going on in my makeup collection, just go ahead and keep watching. A real quick bonus for you guys, and this is not a favorite of the month because I used it today and technically today is March, but you guys, I have this palette on my eyes today, and can we just like appreciate how pretty the orange and blues are together? I love it. Okay, so let's kick this off with something fun. I have 4 products that I emptied just by natural usage. These are not in project pans or anything. And the first one I am super excited about. You guys, I finally finished my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. So this one is, I can't sharpen this anymore. Like this silver part at the bottom twists, so I can't sharpen this one anymore. So I'm not sure if there is still product in it, but I'm calling this empty because I can't use it anymore. But this I have really enjoyed. I really love the Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil formula, and I kind of miss this because I've used this pretty much exclusively for the past year and a half, and I really enjoyed this, and the one I'm using now kind of transfers down, so I'm not loving it as much as this, but I know how long this takes to use up, so I'm going to try to work my way through a couple more eyeliners before I repurchase, but this will definitely be a repurchase. I just love the formula, and I love the shade 0. I've tried the blackest shade or the darkest shade, the Perversion I think it is, and I didn't like it as much as 0, so I will probably end up repurchasing in this, just not yet. The second product I used up is going to be the Rare Beauty mascara, and there's a little bit of product left in this. This is just a little sample size that I got from the Sephora inside Kohl's when I moved to Illinois, and so that was about 4 months ago, so I'm calling this product done. I really liked this mascara. It was more, I use this more as a natural mascara, just where the lashes like give you that nice fluttery look, and I really liked this one, but it's been in my open and in my collection for 4 months now, so this one is, I'm calling it empty. This next one is going to be the ColourPop Feather Effect Brow Pen, and I have the shade Light Brown. I got this in the mystery box when I lived in South Carolina, and you know, I use this up, but I would not repurchase this. I don't like this like wet formula. I like how small like this little tip is on it, but the formula is too wet, and it kind of felt like it was almost running on my eyebrow. It was just a little weird. I prefer pencils. I don't prefer this formula of brow product, so I would not repurchase this one. And this last empty of mine is going to be the e.l.f. Wow Brow. You guys, I liked this. I wouldn't necessarily repurchase this one because I prefer the Essence Make Me Brow, but this was a good one. They are very, very comparable. The colors are comparable. This one just makes my eyebrows a little bit darker than what I go for naturally, which is why I prefer the Essence Wow Brow. But this is a good product if you like that or need that extra darkness. I would say this is a good one. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to my fail. I only have one fail this month, and it is going to be the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. You guys, this is a lot of people's holy grail foundation, and I wanted to love this. And in fact, it is a gorgeous foundation on my skin. A little bit more dewy than I normally go for, but still a beautiful foundation. The reason this is a fail for me is because it broke me out. I do not have acne prone skin. I'm in my 40s. My skin is in a good spot, but this, I used it once and I broke out on my chin, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to, you know, let that clear up and I will try it again. And the same thing happened the next time I used it, like a week later. So this, unfortunately, is a fail for me just because it breaks me out. All right, now let's get on to the favorites, and I've got some good favorites here, okay? We are going to start with, if you guys have seen any of my recent videos, you know this is going to be a favorite of mine, and this is the Essence The Highlighter in the shade Mesmerizing. I have this on today, and I love this formula. I love that it can go on a little bit more subtle, it can be built up, it's just a beautiful formula. I have it on today, and it gives you the glow from within look that I love. So this is definitely a favorite of mine for the month and probably going to be a favorite of mine for a while. These next two I'm going to mention together because if you've seen any of my recent videos, this is my go-to lip combination, and this is going to be the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Pinky Brown, which is what I have on my lips today, with the KVD, what is this? Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick. It's a really long name. But I have it in the shade Zine Queen. These two, this lining my lips and filling it in, and then this on top is just perfect. I have loved it. It's what I'm wearing today. It's just a gorgeous combination, and I really enjoy both of these formulas. Not necessarily. Okay, this is a formula I love, and I will probably repurchase in numerous shades because I think it's my new favorite lip color. But this one here, I'm not the hugest fan of this lipstick formula, but this color. This color is so unique. It is like this brown color that has a little bit of a sheen, a little bit of a, I don't want to say red, but it's just pretty. It's just a pretty brown shade that's very unique to my collection, and these two together have been my go-to lip combination, my go-to nude lip. All right, so this next one is kind of a wild card for me, but this is going to be the BH Cosmetics Belgian Waffle Weekend Vibes palette, and these two shades here have been my absolute favorite for the month of February. The way I use this is I dip my brush in here, then here, then here, then here, then here, and then I put it on, and it gives me the perfect wintertime tanned look. Now, if you saw a video, I have it listed below, I believe it was my Shop My Stash, but if you've seen that video, I tried this one out by itself, and it was too pale. It didn't show up at all on my skin, but mixing those two shades together have just been gorgeous, and I've been topping my NARS bronzer with it. It's just a very pretty combination. And my last favorite for the month of February is going to be, no surprise to anybody, it is the Rude Cosmetics First Love Diary eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like. You guys, I just did my palette ranking video, and I love this eyeshadow palette. I reach for it just for one shade or two, but I also reach for it for whole looks. So this one's beautiful. I've used it on quite a few eyeshadow looks. This green I've used on quite a few. This one here, like it's just pretty. And this Sapunge shade down here, I've actually used with my Pan That palette to create more of a pink look. So I've really been enjoying this palette to create looks on its own, but also to be using as a companion palette this month. And I'm hoping to find more of this manga series. My husband found this at TJ Maxx, and I've been scouring TJ Maxx and Marshalls trying to find more of this manga series because there's like 6 palettes in the series, and now I want them all. So that is my February makeup edit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you would like a comment and subscribe, it really does help me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.